Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a reading vlog. Don't mind my hair. I've just thrown it up because it's warm today. And also I might be a bit shiny since it is warm. So yeah, so don't mind that. Also don't mind a tapping noise that you might be able to hear. The window is open, the net curtain is slightly tapping the TV, and also the oven is on, so don't mind that noise if you can hear that either. But yeah, I thought why not do a reading vlog. I'm possibly going to do this over like 2 days, because it's already this afternoon, the afternoon. So going to do some reading this afternoon to evening, and then possibly do some more reading in the morning tomorrow for this vlog. But yeah, I'm currently reading Dances and Dreams on Diamond Street. Also don't mind that random noise. That is our, an air freshener or something that we have, which is making that awful screeching noise. But yeah, so I'm reading Dances and Dreams on Diamond Street by Craig Revel Horwood at the moment. I'm currently on chapter 6 and I'm 15% through the book so far. I started it 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago I think. My goal is to get at least halfway through the book, if not closer to 75% through by the end of the week. This is pre-recorded by like a week or so. But yeah, I kind of want to get like most of it read by like before I go away. But I'm actually away while this goes live. Goes up. But yeah, so theoretically I kind of want to get at least halfway through. But I feel like filming this, I might be able to get close to that within a few days. But yeah, so I'm currently on about to start page 55, and there's 351 pages in this. So I'm thinking if I can get to page 100, 150 or so tonight, then that would be great. That is basically my goal today, is to read at least like 50 to 100-ish pages today, and go from there. If I can read more, great. If not, that's fine. Yeah, let's see how far I can get through this book. Hi guys, so it's been a couple days since I last spoke to you guys. When did I even start this? Was it Tuesday? No. yeah, Tuesday, I think I started this. Tuesday, like, afternoon. It's now Saturday afternoon. And yeah, so I read literally a little bit of the clip on Tuesday, which you would have seen. And then I didn't pick up my book Wednesday or Thursday. Friday, I read a bit, which you would have seen, like, of me reading in my pajamas, and then in my normal clothes, and stuff. Yeah, I didn't really pick up my book that much. Me thinking, oh, I could probably get a lot of reading done. No, especially since coming off holiday, I feel like I've kind of hit like a slump now of, I read a bunch on holiday. Obviously, I finished 2 books and then got around like halfway through the other book, the 3rd book that I took. And then the week I got off holiday, I finished like the other half of the 3rd book that I took, and then finished another book that I had started before I went on holiday. So I kind of read like a bunch in 2 weeks. And that to then picking up this book, I've kind of hit the slump of, oh, I don't want to read a lot at the moment. But I did manage to get around halfway through yesterday and stuff. I didn't really read anything this morning. I just forgot to, I kind of just had like a lazy day this morning. That's why it's like the afternoon on a Saturday, not the morning on a Saturday and stuff. But it did take me a while. Yesterday I just tried to focus as much as I could on reading. So yeah. But I am halfway through, so that is kind of good. I'm slowly getting there with the physical books on my PBR. But yeah, I'm on chapter 19, page 183. I am slightly over because I think it was like 175 or something was the halfway point. But I was like, it's got like a few pages left to the end of the chapter because it was like partway through a chapter. So I was like, I might as well just finish the chapter. So I did. And stuff. But yeah. What did I start this on? Page like 50 or so? It was either page like 50, 55 or something like that. I think I started on, and now I'm like in the hundreds, close to like 200, which is great. I'm slowly going through the book, but I'm hitting a slump. But yeah, I think that is like the reality at the moment that I'm hitting. Like, I can go through a period of just reading a bunch, and then also a period of not reading that much, because I feel like all my other reading vlogs, I always try to read a bunch, and then force myself to read a chapter or 2 each day when I'm filming a reading vlog. But this one I didn't, which is kind of shown by the fact that I only read I did read over like 100 pages, but normally I'd read more. But yeah, it was just like the reality. I think I only read I think I started a chapter. I must have like started a chapter, I think, when I started. So it must have been, I think I started chapter 6 when I started this video, I'm not sure. So it would have been 55. I literally feel like I read to page 58, I think. And that was it. Yeah, and then didn't pick it up. And then read a few pages. Well, I read quite a bit on like Friday morning or so. I read a bit while I was still in my bedclothes. because I read to about like 80 or so, I think, page 80, and then I finished reading the rest once I was changed and downstairs. But yeah, that is how much I've read so far this week, or within like 5 days, 4 days. 4 days technically, when because this is the 5th day, but I only read twice. Picked up my book twice, or 2 days out of them. But yeah, so that was my like little short reading vlog of Dances and Dreams on Downing Street. So yeah, I'm currently away when this goes up, so this book will probably be packed when I go, and I'll hopefully finish this while I'm away. Will I finish this before this video goes up? Probably not, but we will hope to be close. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing how little I read this week. I'm just calling it a week even though it's not. But yeah, I will see you guys Sunday for a vlog, which might be my like packing vlog, which I'm filming straight after this. Packing and like kind of tidying up my room and sorting out my room a bit. And then I'll see you guys next week, next Wednesday, for a what I got for my birthday. And that it should be, I think. Yeah, because it was the one that got switched. So yeah, so I will see you guys then. Bye.